How much is 3 right now?
3, I did not check. Okay, yeah, I'll check right now. Borderlands 4, and then the company.
I begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body.
Oh my god, I can just Google, I can just search it. Why am I so lazy? Borderlands 3 is 20 ringgit.
3. Oh, not bad, I guess.
If you buy it, we can play together.
True, that's what I'm thinking. Tapi I'm still on my Disco Elysium ni, and I'm trying to do 3 more runs probably, so maybe later lah. It's gonna be on sale again, right?
Yeah, it's always on sale. But it's probably gonna take a while for the next one.
It's alright. Oh my god! I forgot our goal to get Dark Soul. Is that on sale? Nobody even reminded me. Dark Soul. No, Dark Soul's not on sale, thank god. I'll be like, we gotta buy it now. Dark Souls 3 specifically. Is that in my wishlist? Yes. I think you know what? I think what happened was everybody started playing Warframe, so I was like, well, we're playing something together. So, but we stopped. Well, I stopped.
You, only you.
Hey, Amal too, okay? Amal watching me play Disco Elysium. But I think we should play. I think Dark Souls would be better for me because it's not grindy. It's a story-based game and we can play 4 people, you know? Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. What?
Resident Evil 3 is 20 ringgit.
Is that good or bad?
It's good. But I don't want Resident Evil
good.
3. That's the Chris Redfield, yeah.
Oh, you don't want that one.
Yeah, I just want Leon.
Paham. Sekejap 1, 5, 4, 2. I need 5 psyche. Oh, so it's always 1, 5, 4, 2. Okay. Intelligent. Motorics. Maybe I shouldn't do too much motorics. But I'm dumb. Do I want to play dumb? Should I play dumb?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Yes.
Wait, what did you play for your... You play 1 run je, Disco Elysium?
Yeah, just 1 run and I'm done.
Did you play... which one did you pick? For the archetype though?
Girl, it's been so long.
You gotta think. I might remember it's just empathetic, so I assume it's the sensitive one. I didn't obviously, because I'm not empathetic.
What's the...
The thinker one? The psych...
No?
In high intelligence? I picked that one.
My god, I don't remember at all.
Look at my screen if you want to see.
Okay.
This is the one. I think I'm gonna make my own though, because the intelligence... I'm gonna play the empathetic one. This time. But the intelligence is just 1. I feel like that's too dumb for me. Okay, too dumb.
Oh. I think my one is sensitive.
Oh, you also play sensitive. Interesting. Thought you would pick the thinker like me, huh?
Nah. When it comes to like games that choices, I'm very sensitive to
I get it.
to
I did not regret lah, but I was wondering what he would be like if he's more attuned to people punya like emotions, because I really like Tinker punya run, the one I did, because he's just really bad with people, but he's very smart. Like I senang gila solve the case. But like this one scares me a bit. Maybe I should play this one first. Physical.
Yeah, I picked the sensitive one because like the case with the girl and the gang and
the main case lah, right?
Yeah, that one's like
more senang sikit with sensitivity.
I think so.
How about were you like super dumb then? Because this is just 1 in. My previous one was 5 intelligent. It was so good for me.
I think my lowest is literally physical. I could not lift a single thing.
Oh. So you should upgrade the intelligence sikit ah? Because this is the lowest one right now. Let me see if I can make my own lah katan tu. Maybe I just want 2 intelligence. Wait. It says 1542. Most of the ni are 1542. So let me try. We'll do 2 intelligence, 5 psyche. This is the physic one that you're talking about. Maybe I'll put 4. Maybe my motorics will be the lowest one. Alright. Boleh
I
buat
still
random.
remember that when I first started playing, I was like, I don't want to spend money on a hotel room. So I asked Amma before the first day ended, I'm like, how do I sleep? And she's
Yeah.
like, tell me like how to get into the trash can.
Wait, can you actually see the trash can?
Yes,
Really? I didn't know that.
in the first night.
Oh, I didn't know you could
So
sleep
that you
there.
never had to pay.
I did pay
You have
because
to,
I was like, Kim wouldn't want me sleeping in the trash can.
Yeah, apa tu, you have to get like something. I forgot. Like apa tu, you have to get like a bolt or something to open the
Yeah,
lock
yeah,
and
but I
then
didn't
sleep.
know you could actually sleep in there. I opened it. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I told Amas like I don't want to pay it, and then Amas like, oh, me too. So what I did was like I slept in the trash can.
I
You can
didn't
sleep in
know
the
you
trash can.
could do
And I was like, yeah,
that.
I slept in the trash can. It's like, so I slept in the trash can until I
Okay,
had
that's
enough money.
interesting. It's interesting. Oh, should I do
I
my
paid
mo-
up so much money just by sleeping in the trash can.
But what do you do with the money in the end, bro?
I think you buy stuff because certain stuff you
I
buy
know,
so that
but
you can unlock
I-
missions. Like in the library, you can buy.
I bought all the
books or
library stuff, and okay, I slept only like 2 days in the hotel, to be fair. But I didn't sleep in the trash can at all. But you know, you can unlock that little room at the fishing village too. After that, I just used all my money on board games and all the books, and I still have enough money. Like, what? What do you mean all the money you saved up? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this then. Just 2 intelligence. You should be fine, right? But now I'm curious if he's like super dumb. Should I do super dumb?
Yeah, you can be a himbo.
Oh my god, okay, now that you say that, I'm interested. I didn't think of it that way. I think
You're a himbo for little Kimmy.
I think because like when my first run, he is super smart, and I like the idea that Kim is like, okay, you are drug amnesiac, but you're super smart. Like he finds that impressive, you know what I mean? But like maybe he could find him more impressive too. We'll see. Okay, we'll try.
You're this dumb and you still have a job. I'm kind of amazed by that.
Okay lah. I try lah.
Yeah, let's go himbo run.
Himbo run. I'm gonna miss smart guy. If you are at home in a mess, dress in the close water. Wait, what time do you sleep usually now that you work at home?
11.
Oh, interesting. Wait, what do you use
Uncle,
to clock
neighbor.
in?
You
Is it the
usually
info
just send
tag?
a message in the group.
Oh, really? Bro, my company be trying so much for what? We have like a whole HR system punya ni that keeps
We
malfunctioning.
actually have a HR.
Oh, faham.
So far, the HR people are nice. They just say, you do your job, complete your quota, come to work, you're fine. Like, even if I'm late by 5 minutes, nobody says anything as long as you clock out 5 minutes late.
Yeah. That's technically like flexibility. Do they boast flexibility is one of their perks?
Of course.
See, that's the thing. My company didn't have that flexibility. It's so annoying. That's like one of the things.
You can start at 7:30. You can start.
Right. Because I always come home a little late in my old in Kurachi, because I come in a little late, and by little late it's literally 2-3 minutes late. That's it. But my boss didn't see it that way. It's so annoying. I can't. Like I'm not even asking for like genuine flexibility. It's just like a little bit leeway, I guess. Guys, I just masuk 2 minutes late and I go home like 6:30 to 6:45, which is way past ni. Bro, come on. Okay, begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no
Dumpling
larger
jazz
than a
cats.
single grain of malt.
It's a 3D platformer
You don't
casual
have to
party
do
game.
anything
You play as
anymore.
cats. 6 ringgit.
Ever,
Oh,
never, ever.
never ever.
Never, ever, ever, baby. And an inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of
Is
struggle.
the character
No
fixed? It
ex-wives
feels
are
like the
contained
character is
within it.
fixed.
Fixed.
Well, maybe I should include customer pula character customization. Customer
Customization. I wish. As well. This is great. Yeah. An inordinate amount of
The
time passes.
femboy aim
is
trainer, of course.
utterly void of struggle. No.
You know, I'm just gonna buy that game. It looks pretty fun.
Ay, bala.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
No, not Uma Musume.
I know you do, baby. I know.
Mana? Mesti kat bawah sekali kan?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh, it's Rune Factory? Oh, I guess I should check out the series then.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the zero home. Look, there's I'm tired of being this type of ammo, and who gives a shit?
Do you want me to upgrade that to a one-way
Oh, Rune
trip,
Factory
sir?
Guardians of Azuma is the newest one.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated
Rune
man-meat
Factory
around you.
Romance.
A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of
Yes,
pain
there are
and
bachelors.
undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Oh, volition already comes in. Okay.
Okay, Rune Factory combat. How is it like? Oh, Rune combat is insanely good now. Was it bad before this?
Yes.
An ungodly headache.
Is Rune Factory 5 LGBT? The simple answer is yes, you can be gay.
Oh, slay. Okay, I'm a bit scared now.
You can build your... I don't know, every time someone says harem, my opinion of the game just
fiery
plummets.
streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Oh my god, I forgot how drunk he was in the beginning.
Wait, is this from Atlas? No, right? No, it's not. Okay, makes sense. Okay, Rune Factory, Azuma, companions. Is there companions you can bring?
Okay. I get me that pants, Harry boy.
What do you
hear it.
mean I can have children?
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. Give me my shirt.
I can play as a pretty woman. How pretty is the woman?
Very pretty.
This fan
Cannot
has 2
interest
chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment?
Oh my
You feel as though
god.
this creature is your friend,
Wait,
and
my
wants to
savoir-faire is
reattach
so
itself to your
low.
neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
I can't even grab my thigh yet. Okay, this is completely different than my first run.
Brood Factory has you can
The
bring a
window
cow
stands
to
broken
fight with
in
you.
its frame.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Cold
that's
wind
fun.
blows in.
For real. Okay, this is the perfect game actually.
The morning
Got the
light
companion,
hurts your eyes.
got the game,
It's hazy,
farming,
but you see the ocean
combat.
and some war-torn
I
buildings.
love it. Okay, to buy.
What do you mean?
Discount.
Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you
Subhanallah,
even trying to do?
Okay, I can't even do that shit, bro. What the frick? Okay, I
This
guess I can
fan
try.
has two, or
Okay,
has it
besok
been
please
consigned there
tak ramai
as
tak banyak
punishment
support so I
to the
can play this
blades
stupid
come
farm.
squeaking
Actually,
to
so
a
stupid.
halt?
This amazing
It should
farming
be
simulator
easier
game.
to reach the tie now.
Oh.
I'm excited about
You
the
swoop
simulator
up
game, but
against
I'm
the tie.
excited about the
Snap.
entirety of
It's released from the blade.
Dragon Age and
Warning, warning. The
Kingdom Hearts
necktie
3.
is no longer
I tried playing
contained.
Kingdom Hearts 3
What you
and
have in your hand is a
Sekejap
fantastically
eh.
colourful
The narrator
tie
is speaking, I can't
with
hear.
4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, what?
I played Kingdom Hearts 3 and
Mm.
maybe I have nostalgia of because like I enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2 and 1 and Rebirth a lot. I especially enjoy Rebirth, just not so much the game, not so much the magic system. But I thought I would enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3, and then I played Kingdom Hearts 3 and I realized I can't tell if I'm older or I'm mature or I have more opinions now or too opinionated, but I can only play one region every time I open Kingdom Hearts 3 because combat wise
Oh.
pretty great,
Oh,
but story wise is so mind-numbingly painful that
Boring or
I
what?
remember it's so boring. It's so boring.
Oh.
The dialogues does not help.
Isn't it
dialogue
like
is
for
always-
kids or something? I mean, I always assume Kingdom Hearts is
Yeah,
more
I think so.
towards
Tapi like
kids.
Kingdom Hearts 3, I would assume because like it has themes, it has mature themes, but to get to those mature themes is so at the end of the story. So for the first 70% of the game is just it's boring as fuck. Every time you go in, it's like Sora, Donald, Goofy, and it's just that the entire time. They don't even say like you guys. Oh my god, it's them. No, there's no them, no you guys, no nothing. It's literally just whenever they want to mention those three, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
The guy's
Like,
got
bro,
funny.
shut up. And
I
that was
like
like
that.
each region and every time.
Wait,
they
let me
mention
think. Let me think. Apa dia? Can you recruit other people in that team or what? Macam is Goofy a
The thing is,
mainstay?
basically the difference between Kingdom Hearts 3 and every other versions of Kingdom Hearts is that the main cast stays, and whichever Disney characters that comes with the region comes with you.
Okay. So is Goofy a mainstay or not? Or did you pick up Goofy?
Yes.
Goofy mainstay, but you can pick up others like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Goofy
I
and
can only
Donald Duck.
imagine that the game developers wanted like interactable dialogue where you pick up people and then they'll say each name like the way you said it because they want it to be like immersive, like okay, now they add in Ariel or something, now he's gonna include Ariel in the dialogue, but it is very inefficient then because that sounds very clunky dialogue. I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
I would like it.
The Disney characters are attached to the region, so when you leave the region, they don't join you. So like with Donald and Goofy, because they travel with you, they're everywhere. So you can't leave them. They just go with you. So the first one is Hercules. Hercules punya, thank God, because we don't meet the Disney characters a lot. So the first arc, the first region was bearable because I didn't need to talk to anybody. It was just like combat. I was like, you know what, this is pretty great. I can just mindlessly press buttons. And then the moment when they are like, it's not, I guess, more story driven. It's not really. It's more like they have a conflict, they must solve it, yada yada yada. But it's such a weak conflict that it's like, I don't wanna.
I get it.
This is so this is so bad. And there's like the constant Sora, Donald, Goofy, and then there was only like 2 places out of the whole entire 6 regions I played. There were only 2 places that were enjoyable, which is the Monster Incorporated and Hercules. And Hercules is only because I didn't need to talk to Hercules. And for Monster Incorporated, most of the time they're talking to Boo. So it's like, you know what? Great. Do not acknowledge me.
Alright. Yeah.
Because like the moment you acknowledge me, it's always gonna be Sora, Donald, Goofy. It's like, stop.
So I just saw
I haven't played the
T.
Baymax one yet. It's like, I don't know how to feel about the Baymax one yet. I'll finish it eventually, but it was very mind-numbingly painful to play
If you
through
don't
most
like
of them.
it, don't like it, girl. You don't gotta. And it sounds like you've been trying, so at least you can say you tried. Okay, I'm gonna continue now. Look at my mirror, Harry.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh my god.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Wait,
Suddenly, you realize you
the
have no
lady
memory of
character
the
is
face
so
that awaits you
cool.
there, underneath the soft vapor.
Hey, can I play as a lady character instead? She looks so way much more cooler than the
Really?
guy character.
Or recollection of the person you are.
Wait, but the guy character
people
can use
in
an
your life,
umbrella.
Even
Wait,
the
that's
world
cooler.
you're in has drowned in
Ladies
a
can't do
sea of
that.
blood alcohol.
Exactly, ladies
This
can
was
do
no
that.
mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending
Oh, it's a
proportions.
Sakuna DLC. I was like,
As
a
you
Suku-
slowly
a Sukuna LC,
reach your
JJK
hand
in this
towards the
Farming
surface
Simulator.
of the mirror.
Deluge. What's deluge? A severe flood. Oh shit, severe flood.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin?
Okay.
There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Okay, I'll play the game first, and if I really like it, then I'll buy one DLC. Oh my god, the cow is adorable. What the fuck?
Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Oh, that is
It's not.
free.
It's swollen
Oh,
and
that is
snail-like,
free.
wriggling between your fingers. Behold.
Bro, I can see my face this entire time. I went the whole first day in my first playthrough not seeing my face because I didn't check the mirror. My bad.
Yes.
I didn't know. I thought like the mirror is like, okay, I'll check it at night or something. And
No.
then I didn't even know what I looked like the entirety of the first day. I thought that was like a stylistic choice. Oh.
Yeah, you can like depending on like how
You have
much
no
drugs and
idea
etc. you
who this
use,
thing
you
is,
can make the
do you?
face profile better, but it doesn't
Yeah, I
get
mean,
that much better.
It's the expression, right? I never beat it, the expression punya white check in my first playthrough because I didn't know like that helps you fix your face. I just don't want to look at my face as much as possible.
Yeah,
Dear
it
Lord.
helps you fix your face, but tak salah you cannot take drugs and alcohol. Tak salah.
I didn't. I was pure sober the first time around. A pure sober communist. It is the face of a
Not a fascist.
I don't think I could try to be fascist even if I want to.
Not even role playing will help me.
For real. Maybe I'll try to be a
It's like-
centrist. That's like the worst for me. So
Centrism.
Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an
Time
expression?
to
Are
transfer
you trying to make
money
an
into my
expression with that face?
account.
Boleh ke tengah malam? Maybe boleh dapat. Cuaca.
Dah pukul dah nak pukul 1.
Oh damn.
Kalau tak boleh, then I'll transfer early betul esok pagi awal beli.
Sempat. I'm not making it. The face is making it.
Sambil tengah login untuk
Please
kerja
stop.
beli kejap.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
You
You've
just
worn that
spent
grin to your face
129
and now
ringgit.
it won't
Yes,
come
I
off.
know.
Hey, I'm 129. Good luck, girl.
What does
Hope
it
you like
even mean? What is the emotion you're
I
trying to
don't know.
convey?
It's inside. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I see really vaguely pathetic. I'm sort of pulling it off too. Sure. I'm trying to play this slightly different, tapi it's hard when you know what you would pick already.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, both are very low, so I will do it next time, guys. I guess I can feel the check. It's white. To chemistry. I should be able to.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor
There it
cortex.
is.
It would take a
Romance.
minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know.
Can I actually
for now.
redeem Veilguards?
Oh, you're gonna ni? You're gonna sell it? Apa? What's the word?
Yeah.
Refund.
Refund.
I'll go.
And I have to see how many hours I played. I think I played more than 2 hours.
But how long has it been? 2 weeks or so. Sometimes it works. 'Cause I played like 5 hours of Hitman, and I finished the whole game, and I redeemed it still. But I said something lah macam that it didn't work. 5 hours of it didn't work.
5 hours on didn't work. Nah, it's been long. It's been a month.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I can just play it, I guess.
Maybe keep it in for a while, because it took me like years to play Hades and Disco Elysium. So like,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Just like
One
after I
day-
get over my biases and then be like, on a day that I feel good, it's like, to try playing this game again.
Mm-hmm.
And then suddenly I enjoy, like, this is actually a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm so tainted by my bias because when I first
Money?
played it,
Mm.
it's like such a different game
Yeah,
from what I'm
yeah.
used to.
Can I get my
It's
shoe?
only 11 gigabytes. Oh my god.
Damn, the smell of sea makes you dizzy. Can I get my shoe? Oh my god, I didn't know you could get your shoe so early too. I've been walking around
Without shoes.
yeah, the whole day the first time. I didn't even notice. Kim told me. He's like,
There
why
they
did you do
both
that? It's
are.
like, oh!
Two
I
identical
didn't know.
shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately
I think when I started playing
reunited
around
on your
with
feet.
while Amal was also playing, so I asked her a lot
They're
while she was
Ah.
progressing through the story.
Feels like the only good thing
I
about
tried,
you
Like,
right
tried
now.
to
now.
do
Truth
blind
be
run,
told.
which I guess I was very blind. Jap. So, tak nampak kasut. Good, their balance.
So
Come.
blind, you got blindsided.
For real. Okay, let's be the most sympathetic and sensitive boy in the world. But I don't want him to be like a sorry guy too, though. Okay, hello, lady.
Hello,
I remember
officer.
you.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Okay.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. Chief Technical Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir. I am, yes. You've been here for 3 days.
Okay, kurangkan
On
sikit dia
official
punya
police
master volume.
business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly
Oh
drinking.
my god, the controls are clunky.
Oh, that's not good. The one that you just bought.
Yeah.
Try not to exceed 2 hours just in case. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be the officer of the law? Does that sound too sorry about myself? I think so.
Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark, Don't let it
Wait,
stand.
village farmer
Assert
action? You mean
yourself.
they can sow seeds and harvest crops for me?
Actually, I can see why they were here. If the right character. Actually, don't say that. I don't want
I'm
to.
gonna cap it at
Retreat
120.
is not a winning tactic.
Okay, I do not like authority talking so much though. Yeesh. Get out
Of
of here.
course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off.
Goodbye.
Bye, Class A, you bitch.
You should pick that fat, juicy
No.
cigarette butt from the tray.
Subaru,
Light it
oh
up
my god,
and
this is the
smoke
most.
the living shit out.
Subaru?
The living shit.
This is the most
Your
isekai name I've ever
mesolimbic
heard.
reward pathway does not mince words.
I'm gonna
It
name
wants
him.
smokes. Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Should I?
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
Or you could not do that. No one is making
Yeah, I'm
you.
not
When was
doing
I
it.
born?
I should enthusiastically do
Winter.
that. I should not do that. I'll make it better than we'll think of.
Good. They'll make you stronger. and
Wait, I
better.
already picked the
You're
wrong
too old to be cool now.
dialogue. Crap.
But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
You know what? I'm gonna roll with it.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Think about it. Maybe I'll just smoke this run. Nothing else.
I'm talking
The
to a
door
gold
is
dragon.
closed.
I'm talking to my Thai. We're both busy. Try to handle. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, that's cool. Also, did you shave your mutton chops by accident? Or like, did you do it? Did you shave your face?
What mutton chop?
Your face. Did you shave your face? I accidentally. I mean, I did it because it was prompted of me to do it. I didn't know I'm gonna be clean shaven. It looks so bad on my first run.
Oh, don't shave.
Yeah. I'm not doing it anymore. But my first run, I did it. I was like, oh my god. And the thing is,
When I did it, I reloaded.
I thankfully did like do another run. Not run. Macam like I went back further because I messed up in the future. So I was like, I'll take this as an excuse, I guess. But the funny thing is, I immediately talked to Kim after I shave. Like maybe he'd be proud of me getting my shit together. But even he's like, you look better with the.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's like,
you're right.
Kim. Even Kim doesn't like me. No.
The game doesn't even like you shaving.
Yeah, like what is the point?
The point is that you should be ashamed of your choices.
It works. I am ashamed of it. Okay, let me talk to everyone before I talk
Why
to my
can't a
beautiful
man
friend.
read me?
Oh.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Of course, at this
There's a
point,
giant
precise
hole in
measurements
my
of your
roof.
soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland.
Hello, Iroha.
Violently express yourself.
When it comes to
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Imitation sounds good. I'm gonna gauge.
No. Don't sing the happy song.
Okay,
It's
how
stupid.
do I sweep?
Sing the sad
Okay.
song. It's profound.
I'm playing Sweeping
You
Simulator.
have to find something tragic to
Isn't that
sing
fun?
first, though.
Okay. Something tragic to sing. Got it.
A man in his late 20s stands behind. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So, no makeup, I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I have to dance.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Ooh, green grass.
Why don't you go and
Now what do I
talk
do?
to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over.
I'm
Not
a
everyone who
pretty
stands
man.
behind a
I can
counter is a
dance.
bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only she just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, I get it. Talk to Kim.
Can I change my clothes?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Oh, good for him. Alright, Kim. Hello, my sweet little boy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Kim.
He is your half-brother.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for
Oh my
yourself.
god, my conception
Get
is so nice.
creative. Conceptualize.
Okay.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's very cool.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
You're lucky you're adorable little Suzu.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Okay, Toro freak necktie.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand it also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay, Kim.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Of course.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Yes.
But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market. Or
I can dance?
But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Internal Affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from Criminal Investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Ravachol West.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The
Disgusting.
best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down. After you, officer.
Okay.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, I will interact with him later. Oh, let's talk to Lena.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic. That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic. It means I can't use my legs. I was in an accident some years back, injured in the line of duty, as they say. Oh no, far from it. Although I was a training and development manager at a rapidly, you'd think it was, I was lucky. This was almost 20. That's quite all right.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepts.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you...
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time. Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located? We're in the city of Revachol, dear. How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Nope, sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven. Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so it has something to do with everything.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Alright. Go talk to this guy again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops...
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Okay.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. Yes, Detective Cousteau. I have everything. You?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business. Oh my God, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him! No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie, sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Yes, it is.
So stupid. Okay, sure.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. It is.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh, I should have picked the hobo cop one. Oh well.
And then what happens now?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the
Change
filth
my
away.
outfit.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak. Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinaise, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky. The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Will you ever go there? No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinaise every day. Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction, a defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries. An old wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
Oh. Oh.
Coal City, end of all lines.
Maybe.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance. There's a fleet on the corner. A plastic coat is folded into a small triangle under the counter by the window. Beyond that, the strike breakers have gathered. The great gates of the industrial harbour are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide. Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow. La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbour. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary. Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain. A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide.
That's in the north.
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls. Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. Coal leaks into a puddle beneath a dead man's feet. He swings from a tree, bloated. Droplets of rain slip from his cold cheeks. A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs of motor vehicles. Inside, drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock. Revachol is the capital of the world. Jamrock is the capital of Revachol. Droplets form on your eyelashes. It's home. To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point of a long-forgotten canal, in the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the day the revolution failed. Standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches inland. On a street there that flows like a muddy river in the snow, with fire traps rising on either side. A film rental opens its doors to the rain. An armored motor carriage rushes past the corner, where you used to walk together. Suddenly, the hair on your back rises.
You cannot return.
Oh shit.
Have a brother in the cut. Where the wood at?
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands perched above the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain. Satellite officer Jean Vichmer rushes down the precinct stairs, umbrella in hand. It's unopened. He doesn't seem pleased about the spring rain. On the bridge, officers Torson and McLean are standing guard. Torson wears jeans and a fishnet wife-beater. Satellite officer Vichmer passes by, and the young man remarks to him,
"Where's your homo, homie?"
What?
It's not like that. They're what is called heterosexual life partners. They have a battle-tested relationship. A brother bond, if you will.
Huh? Yeah.
Hetero-sexual life partners.
Funny apery. Male-centric workplace humor. Have you seen him?
Is there something wrong?
No, nothing. It's just... Judith went to his place and found the Monday mail unopened. I think he's still there. You didn't drink with him over the weekend, did you?
That would be irresponsible.
With that animal? Never again, man. What is he, still down there? In, south of the interchange? What was it?
In Martinez. He's in Martinez.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink. Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Oh! Wait, I have no money.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here. That, of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Fine.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the West is the miracle.
No problem. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here. Okay. Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree.
But,
It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. Alright, let's go talk to my stupid fucking... Am I safe?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Oh, okay. Hello.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
10-4, what's your status? Over. 10-18, 10-20, over. 10-18, 10-20, over. State your message, sir. Over. 10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Not in school.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner. It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Sergeant Person was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Oh god.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in, officer. Over. Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
The silence is almost deafening after you flick off the switch, severing the connection.
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocol and reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Oh.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a...
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone.
Oh god.
She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now. No, not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the courts. No one calls the police. The Union would get angry. You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
You do? What else can I do for you? No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just...
Yeah, go on. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and showed us your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore. Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed. I am the goddamned law, and you have to listen to me. You are all suspects in a murder investigation.
Me neither. No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask. Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches scatter as the light comes in. Goddamn. Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit. The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Yes, well... Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set, a metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
This is the Coupe Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember? A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century. The Caprice Motor Corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
I'll talk to him later, I guess. I don't have enough money. I'm gonna have to get that at least. The road to St. Ghislaine.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Okay, 1 second. Food is ready. I should get on with it.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers.
Okay. Next.
Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity.
What? I have this?
To say nothing of your hair.
Okay.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Okay. Hello, woman.
Have you come to place an order? My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you. Your heart beats faster. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally meet again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident. Silence. No one answers the doorbell. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers your call. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay. Okay. Actually, let's talk, Tim.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay.
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. That's right. You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the dock workers' union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself. I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand, as it appears to have done in this case. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
So what should I concentrate on?
Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles. Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer. Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation. That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall. Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it. If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak. Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Think? I do most of my work.
Why is the music so loud?
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Hold on. What is happening to the music?
That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I'm special.
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Really?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers. I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
You're so cool, Kim.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Oh. No, Kim, you're so cool. And I need to search what oeuvre means. Oeuvre.
Oeuvre.
Oeuvre. Chinese. Okay. In other words? His being, I suppose? Okay. Alright, Kim. Let's go examine the body. Oh, yeesh. There. The letter R was crown. Light above descending. Let's interact with everything first and then we'll talk. Quickly, it's so climbable. Somebody's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Don't mind if I do. I now have 60 cents. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay, can't interact with that yet. Alright, let's talk to the kid first. Kuno.
Kuno's got this!
Oh yeah! Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Okay.
Love it in the dick!
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. The kid is obviously high.
Can't talk, pig! Shit's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Okay.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
No, thank you. Electrochemistry.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea!
Okay, give me a second. What exactly does electrochemistry stand for? And I get to see all my stats. Wow, my logic and video calculus is so bad. I definitely need to increase this. But my inland empire is humongous. I think that's pretty good. Let me increase my suggestion a little bit. Electrochemistry is high as hell. Oh, my savoir-faire is so low. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Okay. There's the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. Lurid. I feel like I've definitely googled that before, and I forget once more. Lurid. Shocking, sensational, and graphic. Okay. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to be. At higher levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure and unrepentant Lothario. Now what the hell is that? Lothario. A man who behaves selfishly, responsibly, or deceptively in his sexual or romantic relationships, often seducing many women without intending commitment. Interesting. An independent authority who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. With a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Okay. What's this, like my highest one or something? Okay. Well, that's interesting.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What?
You will see.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
No. Okay, let me see.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit. Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Oh my god.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
This is not stoic physical instrument.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno! He says you climb the ladder up to your magic treehouse.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic treehouse. Dunno. Kipta's gardener used to work there. Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright? Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno sounds like something you call a rabid dog.
Yeah, think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
He seems glad someone understood what he was going for. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see?
Everybody! Please! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there in Kuno! Somebody, please!
Oh my god, what is this ship charade?
No! Get off Kuno, you sick fat fuck! No one? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass. Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno! Help! Misters, help!
Rolling super hard. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
I guess I shouldn't touch him.
Look. I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
I'm trying to be a sensitive instrument.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The peephole-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
I come from the woods, Gutta Vittu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind game.
Get the fuck out of...
Okay. We should examine this first, I guess. But my visual calculus
There are
is
several
shite.
footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Definitely have to upgrade my visual calculus and maybe one up my thing.
An inconspicuous pile
Oh my
of the
goodness.
roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Alright, I'll be back with this as well. Let me just save.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna
I'll try it.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out. But until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not
I
you.
can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Modifiers, I see.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know you.
Am I getting the sorry cop again? I'm sorry, but I am sorry.
Yes. Guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, liquid shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual copo type from sorry to anything.
Okay.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Really? I'm slightly interested in that, actually. I have one. I'm gonna wait for a bit. But let's go get a modifier right now. If I have the money.
This Postla Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Interesting. Who's that?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Like, how many times will he be gone other than at one time? I'm not sure. How does it seem? The little culture, it promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Book about the future, the government will reach your mind using radio technology. Yeah, pretty much. Let's talk to sweet little girl first.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards. My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather. No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
On which you see a strapping vespertino.
head. Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
Can this motherfucker shut up?
No, your resilience.
This is my only option.
I'm not sure I understand. If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between... Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly. Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting. That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I'm sure she can help out. Anything else you're curious about?
Enough romance for me, Lily.
Maybe some about other books? Oh, kings and queens and generals of... I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame. I don't know about that, but I imagine life is great when you're famous.
Annette's expression remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Okay. No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though. That's a friendly enough face, most of the time.
Alright, let's try it out, huh?
You fail to deduce
mind.
anything substantial. She waits intently.
Come on, anyone would notice that.
I'll be back. Oh, there's something. What's that? I guess we should talk to Pleasance first. I don't have money to buy anything, so... Okay, one can.
The display rack is brimming with worn paper.
Oh, man from Hjelmdal, blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. At last, someone sent... If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman. The man...
Rows and rows of Hjelmdalamen, maybe 100. Those snow... Not even close. Man from Hjelmdal in hell. Man from Hjelmdal and the forest of slaves. Man, a twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hjelmdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hjelmdalaman lies a bonfire, casting shadows.
Aren't all women?
The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hjelmdal and the Devil Woman. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hjelmdal novels.
All sports magazine tucked away in dark corner. Book clubs and national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout.
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are new.
Wonderful Browbritter.
Who are you going to play board games with?
Browbritter? Oh,
Do you
that's
have
new.
friends or
Wait.
family?
Wait. A viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinde. Oh, I think they're just talking about it, I guess. Oh.
It certainly feels like whatever you are will die with you.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then sit on lousy auras there. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
An endless variety. There's also a large hardbound. There's a box that says, "We're nonsense for anemic Beano-clads."
Shut up. Okay, I guess I gotta talk to her. Also, I forgot.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Goodness, you were already doing good. Everything is on the shelf.
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose, but you don't learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories. I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine. The truth is available if you just know where to look, and you have to open and free your mind to understand.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Cursed? Who said that?
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales. My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business. You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial
Can
future
I
out
not
there.
help her out with my current stats?
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
The woman before you scans the store.
Oh my god, I better be able to somehow save her from this.
These shelves are over
Oh, you're a police officer.
crime fiction. These books, furthermore, what's more, not a single you see, a killing is declared. Oh no, turns out, yes, tragedy. Come on. This is not the way real police solve crimes. The real police are some 20 kilometers away, sitting in an armored motor carriage.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
Did he stop talking? Chester faked his own death once.
Gosh, why?
A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spot. A worn paperback. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Then this is the book for you.
Later.
The plaque on the shelf reads,
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
Tell us about which of these innocences is the coolest and the greatest.
Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary...
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I would if I have the money.
Browsing through all the books with all their names, suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called The Ant. Next to that, Revacholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not...
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Several maps have been... The maps look old. This large map, Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of... In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you. Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol. With a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible. You can, on Caillou, Revachol, a single black star, on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vimandu, lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds, words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods, but looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever, perhaps they are gods, gods of distance and outer dust.
I miss you guys.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the river Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. Huron, it's somewhere to live, not bad. Then there's Jamrock, it's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg, it's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City, it's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is, north of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Rivershell Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. A charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you? No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
This is all you have. Well, that's sort of touching, I guess.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it. Still, it's detailed.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist list from when some design studio. They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up.
This bookstore is not amidst the various books. You find the point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway. Wholeness, unity, balance. When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill. It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it? The book features chapters on topics such as, there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder, preservatives, to treat and prevent. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this? The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl. The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pearl, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik, or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl. Even better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked and helpless on a cool slab.
That's awful.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation. It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pearl and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
And what does this pale aged liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health. For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pearl, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. I don't know. I don't want to be the party pooper, but this pale territory sounds sort of dangerous. Maybe you shouldn't walk in it naked. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations. You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Okay.
You see a set.
Excuse me, officer. The back room, nothing. Now please go back to
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm. Aside from poking at it, just as you're about to...
Sir, don't touch that. Parapsychology...
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. Thank you.
What are you, a coward?
Oh my God,
Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for...
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust.
We are not doing that. Forgot to examine the trash can. Give me a second.
This trash container is... There's something in there. Not necessarily... Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay. I'll go to him soon. I'll try Han.
This coin-operated viewer is... This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of under the graffiti. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
you gonna ask her?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Sure, I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Yes, ma'am. This is incredible news, Kim. She's not outside. Okay. Let's try this. Okay.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Should I try now or wait for slightly higher chance? Maybe I should wait for a slightly higher chance. In the meantime,
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn, cracked, their paint peeling.
There must be another way into the building.
she's still doing it.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Yeah, I'm trying, but I can't go up there.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
I could have talked to this guy this entire time. What's wrong with me?
Not looking for any trouble, officer. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, Where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend? How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
I want to pass so bad.
This
thank
isn't
God.
the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes, compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
I am so stupid.
He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it,
Oh my
rusty
God.
from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them. We'll just have to go in and see.
Do we ask now? I think we should go talk to Joyce first.
The streets will flow red once more.
The streets will not flow red with anything.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you,
The lieutenant, hatred, disgust, the woman on the boat. does not notice.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like... Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, and I haven't really started it yet. Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? We rarely...
She wants it to be something true and total.
This place is... I thought I'd mix it up, you know. Summon the forces of crime and social chaos. Yeah? Thanks.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
I ain't no snitch, Pigstein. Go forth and forth.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal...
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant. Watch your back.
Oh, you could just go in now. Okay, later.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Baton, my maiden name. I meant you, the Revachol Citizens Militia, the police. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
What is implied here? That you're a drunk?
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Glad.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou. We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Canema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Leyte 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word, it, feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Okay. How about Cordeleche 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordeleche, and its hull is 19 paces long.
What?
I think I'll stick with the factory name, but thank you. It's a pleasure craft, a 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing, though these days I mainly use it for business. My sloop, I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 insulindic regattas. Even finished once. The other time, I would have finished the race were it not for an urgent work matter, much like the one I'm on now.
Actually, you don't. The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials. I was just being polite. Even school children know the Wayfarer Act.
About the boat? Good. What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking. The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
It's a number, officer. A big one. It's made of 1,000 millions. A million is made of 1,000 thousands. 20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments. A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samar. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? We built this district. All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was a company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday, then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus. Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organisation now. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive. Mr. Clare told him to, how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board. In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker, a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision, about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana.
This checks out.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in the Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, Detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is... Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story. Downright haunting, if you ask me. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can... Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort. Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Okay.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm sure you will, Detective. No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching. Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
Hold on, so that means apprised. I see.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you. We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers. No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves. Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, but she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
Yes? Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. This reality. Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right, you're in. Begin with the first one. You'll appear worldly.
We're in Martinez, baby. A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed. Aren't we all? Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year. I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before. As I told you, Martinez used to be a province. A workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its part. Now the Reeds are the real star of the show here. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets. It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean. Yes, we're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water.
Vast, lukewarm and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the...
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Revachol? Revachol is what? The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries. The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed. In the DeLorean century, 380 years ago, they say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men. We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is. I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it. She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence. This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about...
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Madame Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service. Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Of course, Detective. Take...
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.